All right, so we're down here at this little creek, and we can pan around here. There's a real nice, almost a canyon that comes down, and it enters down in here into the Susquehanna River. And we were talking a little bit earlier about, you know, staying away from the bigger parts on the big water, so you don't have to deal with high water and stuff. But just want to kind of pick your brain a little bit. You know, where would you set for coons at a location like this? We've got a couple trails coming in, and
yeah,
you know,
just basically where they're going to be foraging. I mean, they're going to be coming down here looking for crayfish, what have you. Someplace where you could stick it in and make it stable. Or a couple different spots. Maybe I put 3 or 4 in here. It doesn't hurt. Put one up high on the high bank. And then maybe, because sometimes they'll travel through, maybe they don't want to come down to the water's edge.
Yep.
So, I mean, sometimes you want to just see where they're coming.
Well, I usually like to have the trails coming in, so I probably would put 2 up here on this trail coming in. And you'd made a really interesting point about stabilizing. Here, there's a lot of rock. I mean, there's a lot of rock here, and you might have a hard time getting a post in the ground. It might not be a bad idea to take a couple rocks and pile them together and just basically put the pipe in and then block it around with the rocks, because I've heard a lot of guys talking about that the coon sometimes will refuse a DP if it's not stabilized, if it's just laying on the ground. Now the soup can is pretty much just laying on the ground, is it not?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I've had pretty good success with it this year.
Yeah, so I don't really know, you know, how I know that it does seem that it works better if they are stabilized, and I probably would feel a little bit more comfortable with that. But it is pretty rocky here, but there's no doubt this is excellent coon habitat. I know there are a few guys that come down here and trap, and they do have, you know, pretty decent. They stay away from the big water because obviously you're going to be dealing with fluctuating water. And the other problem too is there's a lot of hikers down here. So anytime you have big water, you probably have public access. If it's public access, that means there's people, and where there's people, there's usually theft and people that don't understand trapping too. So that's the other thing too to think about when you're talking about, you know, big water. But anyway, so just thought we'd take a look here. It is a beautiful little spot. Like I said, it's a nice little canyon up there, and it's not really a canyon. I guess it's a deep gully,
Deep
and
gorge.
yeah, it's a nice gorge. And we're gonna get back out into farm country and check some of my traps. I got some mink and muskrat traps out, and we'll keep setting for DPs for coons.